Hello YouTubes, tonight we're going to take a quick look at G1 Downshift. Downshift was one of the Omnibots. Downshift was an Omnibot, and what the heck is an Omnibot? So if you haven't heard of them, that's no surprise, because they were only available by mail order between 1985 and 1987. They weren't really featured in any of the cartoons. They never appeared in any of the cartoons, and they only appeared a few times in some of the comics over the years. I got mine by mail order back in 80-something, in a booklet, something like this, not this exact one, but after the first flyer for mailing away for Omnibots, they started tying it in with the Stars fan club. So here are the Omnibots pictured here. This is Downshift, this is Camshaft, and that's Overdrive. So they are a Toyota Supra, or Celica XX as it was called in Japan. Camshaft here is a Mazda RX-7, and Overdrive is a Ferrari 512 Berlinetti. I only have Downshift, so we can only look at Downshift here. These were from, before Transformers, these were from Takara's Diaclone line, and these three in particular were called double changers. They call them that because they have kind of a armed vehicle mode, kind of like Mask. So for Downshift here, I often get them confused with Camshaft, so I'm going to try and make sure I call them Downshift. These fold down, they're supposed to be like wings, right? And then this folds up. And yeah, that's it for this guy. Mine, unfortunately, is incomplete. He's supposed to come with 3 weapons, 2 guns that can peg on either wing door, and 1 blaster that sort of sticks in between here. And then when you transform him into robot mode, which we'll do now, it's pretty similar to a lot of the old G1 cars, as you can see. So those legs do separate here. This is like any of the cars, really, right? And this part here kind of loosens off. You can see his head there. These rotate down. And that's all he is. It does, yeah. It's just the hood just, or the roof just sort of hangs on off the back of his head. This would close up. And I think he's supposed to have another Autobot logo here. Just a sticker though. And he's got stickers here, you can see. So his weapons would be able to peg here in robot mode, kind of up above his head, this sort of hood. And the other gun he could hold in his hand. The one that slides in his chest would be handheld. So that's Downshift. That's pretty much all there is to him. He's kind of small. I'll put him up next to some other cars so you can see what he looks like. Here he is next to a modern figure. Pretty small guy. Let's put him next to Optimus. We'll compare him to some G1 figures here. I just want to make sure he's extended all the way. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. There he is with a masterpiece. And a G1 Insecticon. So that gives you a good idea of the size. Yeah, so that's G1 Downshift. He's he doesn't stand up too well because the wheels are not hidden there, but he's got a good amount of die-cast metal in here, and his arms and shoulders are die-cast. So yeah, G1 Downshift. Who? Well, if you didn't know before, now you know who G1 Downshift is. He's an Omnibot, and we'll probably never see another version of him. Although there was talk of one being released in the Generations Wheeljack mold, or more specifically tracks. So he would have, if they made one nowadays, if they had made him, he would have looked a bit like this. Probably with the legs facing this way though, like Wheeljack had. But probably we're not going to see him again because I think think it was Million Publishing was going to do the exclusive of him, but it was a fan vote, and he scored dead last. Ouch. So, G1 Downshift. Mighty Omnibot. From another dimension.